from us. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. Never danced like this before. We don't talk about it. Dance.
Hey guys, what's cracking? We are back to another episode of the CSL. Today we are team building for our battle against Alpha Hordes. It is semifinals, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here and we are in it to win it. It was a hard-fought battle to get this playoffs bye spot, but Alpha Hordes and Alpha did face off. I did build a team for both of them to mess around with in the case that either of them won. Alpha Hordes was the winner, so I am going to be using the team that I prepped for him. I made some tweaks since I made it originally, so we're going to be looking over what the final product was. Super scared to face this guy. He is totally a boss, a fantastic player. He's walled to me time and time again. Every time I beat him, I feel like I beat him by the skin of my teeth, and I hate that feeling. So, you know, it is what it is. We're going to do our best. So, first up on this team, we got Vileplume, Moonblast, Sledgebomb, Aromatherapy, Synthesis. Aromatherapy is going to help because he's got a lot of Pokemon that like to inflict status. He's got Metagross, which likes to use Toxic as a last move slot, Dual Stab, Toxic, or covered move, Stealth Rocks. I feel like he could run Stealth Rock Toxic on that. He likes to run status on things like Clefable, Musharna, Zapdos if it's a defensive variant. There's a lot of Pokemon that could potentially be running some variant of a status move. So I do really want to run Synthesis and potentially, you know, put a lot of pressure on him as far as that goes. It's also because if Metagross could easily be running a move to nab Alamola, and especially Toxic potentially. But this thing does, Sludge Bomb with Toxic Plate achieves a lot of amazing KOs. If he decides not to invest in HP, there's a chance to OHKO Azumarill, chance to OHKO Clefable, chance to OHKO, what's the last one? Mega Bombsdo. Even if he invests in full HP, there's still a chance, and if he doesn't invest, it's a really good chance. So Toxic Plate, Sludge Bomb really achieves amazing amount of damage on this team. Moonblast hits Scrafty, and it also hits, what was the last one that it hit? Mandibuzz. So it hits all those really hard. This thing is an answer to Zapdos if it isn't running Flying Stab, and he's able to do a lot of damage, honestly, to everything on this team, bar Metagross, essentially. Nothing really wants to switch in for free into this thing. Aromatherapy, again, being really useful to heal up my status, and Synthesis being just a reliable recovered move if I'm expecting to be able to force a switch, and I would rather heal up than click an attack. This is in situations where I'm expecting Metagross to try and come in, because unless I was running HP Fire or HP Round or something, there's literally just no move that I could have that would hit Metagross remotely hard enough. We got Garchomp with Life Orb, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Roar. Why I'm using Roar over Dragon Tail is because Clefable, if it sets up too much, or mainly just Clefable if it sets up, honestly, it's gonna be key to be able to roar it out on a predicted switch. And so he might predict me to switch, I'll roar and be able to phase him out. That would be key. Earthquake doesn't allow Azumarill free switch-ins under rocks if he's running unaware. Because, you know, it's actually going to be doing a ton of damage with Adamant, Life Orb. As well as Rough Skin allows me to switch into some things, maybe do some damage. No, I don't know, I'm really scared. I'm so scared. But Earthquake is and Stone Edge just achieve really good coverage together. And so I am running enough EVs to outspeed Tyrantrum. And that's honestly, it's a very slow team, so I'm going to try to take advantage of that where I can. And this is also my team's rocker. I didn't really feel like I needed any other covered moves on this team. So Earthquake, Stone Edge, Roar is going to be able to hopefully steal the deal for us. I am running Spadef because this team does have a pretty high overall specially offensive presence. And so I feel like Spadef might be more beneficial. Next up, we've got Alamola, Knockoff, Scald, Wish Protect. I'm not running Toxic because this guy always likes to run Heal Bell on either Musharna or what's his last other mon? Clefable. He also runs Shedskin, Scrafty sometimes. So I feel like Toxic and also he has got Metagross in the back. So I feel like Toxic was honestly just not the thing to bring. Knockoff and Scald are both very stable moves. I did say that status is generally useless. However, if I do get Scald burns, you know, no complaints there. I did click an attack, hopefully neutered something. Knockoff and Scald are probably arguably the two best moves in the entire game from a utility standpoint and from a spam ability standpoint. So I should be able to spam a lot. I am running, actually I should say on Vileplume, I'm running enough speed EVs to outspeed Clefable. I am speed creeping on everything to avoid his speed creeps, potentially. But yeah, Knockoff, Scald, Wish Protect. I'm running dual attacks to try and wear him down. Leftovers helps me take on things like Banded or Dragon Dance. Tyrantrum, which would otherwise be a very, 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 very serious problem for my team. So that's really honestly where that comes in clutch. Regenerator, as usual, this is pretty much just a standard physically defensive, and instead of running Toxic, I just run Toxic and then either Knock Off or Scald. Now I'm running both Knock Off and Scald, no Toxic. Wish Protect is just going to be the staple. I have Breaking Meta Cham with High Jump Kick, Poison Jab, Fake Out, Bullet Punch. This thing achieves a lot of damage on this entire thing, bars, this entire team, bar, Zapdos, and Musharna, which honestly can't switch into poison jabs too well either of them either, because they both, it's a decent poison chance, and you know, if they're not physically defensive, poison jab's going to be doing a chunk of damage. Fake Out Bullet Punch lets me hit things like Tyrantrum, or things that are going to, I'm fearing are going to outspeed me otherwise, such as Ice Shard from Abomasnow, or even a Zapdos in Revenge Killing range. And High Jump Kick is just a very spam move in Red General. Poison Jab also achieving a really good amount of coverage against this team. Poison type attacks, in coupled with one other type of attack, like, I'm finding that Poison is a very good complementary coverage move to run against this team. As you can see, Moonblast and Sludge Bomb achieve great coverage. High Jump Kick and Poison Jab achieves honestly even better coverage. So I am able to just really spam those. And Fake Out being just an all-around good utility move might help with something like Belly Jet or Azumarill if it decides to get out of hand. We've got Obese One Kenobi with Assault Vest, Thick Fat, Heavy Slam, Fire Punch, Crunch, Body Slam. This is our team's best answer to a physical, to a special Abomasnow. I really have to keep Abomasnow in the at bay, because if Abomasnow gets switches in for free, I basically have no switch-ins unless I know it's set. I am running Thick Fat, so this thing can really take on probably special variants. Can't really take on physical variants. So I am pretty nervous about what that can do. Heavy Slam does no damage, so I am running Fire Punch. And then Crunch, these allows me to hit things like Musharna, and also what's the last Pokemon that lets me hit? Musharna and Metagross as well. And then Body Slam is just a really good Sam move. And if I can get a couple paralyzes here and there, you know, I am not complaining. Finally, we've got Wakandari Manaphy. Again, speed EVs to outspeed Tyrantrum. Tail Glow, Hidden Power Fire, Energy Ball, Surf achieves really good coverage against this entire team. I can't hit things like Zapdos or Mana Buzz super effectively, but at +3, Surf KOs both of those after Rocks. So having Rocks is going to be key anyways. Even Spadef variants, it'll KO. Hidden Power Fire lets me hit Metagross. Honestly, Surf hits harder though. But Hidden Power Fire's key thing it lets me hit actually is Abomasnow, which really eats up both of my stabs otherwise. Energy Ball lets me hit Seismitoad and Azumarill, which otherwise would eat up these stabs. So this thing can basically go off if, I think namely if Zapdos is removed, and this thing has a tail up, the game's over. So I have Wakandari there just to let me sponge that one attack. Tyrantrum, if it's Scarfed, is scary, but if Tyrantrum is Scarfed, I can basically switch an Alomola for free and it'll do no damage. If it wants to click Head Smash, I can basically switch into Shark Bait for free and make it take some Rough Skin damage. That Rough Skin is going to be pretty useful, I imagine. I'm very nervous about this battle, guys. Alpha Horse is a fantastic player. He is walled to me in Season 2. I managed to beat him finally in playoffs of Season 3, but I finally managed to beat him in playoffs of Season 3. And I managed to beat him early in the season, but that doesn't bode well for me this time around. So I did actually shake up the team I brought a lot, so hoping that's for the best. If we look at the team I brought last time, I had Quagsire, I had Uxie, neither of which are making an appearance. I had Salakberry Manaphy, leftovers, Sub-SD Garchomp, and a very different set on Vileplume. So I am running a substantially different team this time around. So I'm hoping that I will be able to use that to my advantage. Regardless, please wish me luck, guys. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm dying inside. I really want to do well this season. I think as of recording this video, Realies has currently won the conference below me, which is the I don't know what the conference name is, but he's currently won the other conference, so he will be going to finals, and the winner of our battle, me versus Alpha, will be taking on the Realies and the San Diego Wild Chargers. So anyways, wish me luck again. If you like the video, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's always very appreciated. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Kraken Nation out. Classy, you're letting me down. Oh, well, that went atrociously bad. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. That went atrociously bad, so we're going to switch on into Zwoop's mail.